Hey guys, I always wanted to begin today by apologizing for my rant yesterday. Sometimes we get hooked on a hobby horse, and for me, that's just is one of them. The hurt that is caused by our tongues when we speak evil of one another, and not even evil, but just half evil. That's bad enough. But God feels even more strongly than I do, so I'm not going to apologize for it. Listen to what God says on the subject. He says this in Psalm 6. Verse 16. There are 6 things that the Lord hates. That's a strong word, hate. 7 that are detestable to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked schemes, feet that are quick to rush into evil, and false witnesses who pour out their lies. And lastly, and this is the big one, and a man who stirs up dissension among brothers. There is nothing more tragic than someone who causes civil war. You know what civil war is? Is a fight that is within the family. Is a fight brother on brother, father on son, mother on daughter, mother on husband. It's that division that comes between people who are closest to you, or should be closest to you. Instead of protecting them as God would want for us to do, instead of giving grace and kindness to those who have been criticized and judged, we fall into the trap of making it worse without taking it to other people. And we hate it. And I hate it. And that doesn't really matter to you that I hate it. But I got to tell people, God detests that kind of behavior. So like I said yesterday, at the risk of repeating myself, let me repeat myself, stop it. Stop it. And when you hear it, stop it again. Now, there's got to be a counter to this thing. And that scripture I quoted to you yesterday, where we can use our tongue for evil, that's what this is all about. But we can use our tongue for good as well. Let me tell you the power of an affirming word, the power of an encouraging word, the power of a thank you, the power of a well done, you did good, man. Those things, some people can live off a compliment for 6 months, and we deprive them of that. Some people don't get enough compliments. Some people, we think, well, I don't want to make them proud, therefore I won't compliment them. Stop thinking like that. They will do what they want to, and a guy who has any measure of humility will know what to do with your compliment. He will thank you for it, because that's noble and that's the right thing to do. But what you are doing for that guy or that lady's heart is just so amazing. So be free. I remember hearing Dale Carnegie came with this thing, and those of you who don't know who Dale Carnegie is, he was the olden day Dr. Phil of human relationships and human dynamic. And he used to say, when you give applause and praise, give it lavishly, give it in detail, give it specifically, and watch what happens to the encouragement of the man or the woman that you talk to. Practice this, not frivolously and not stupidly, because when you've done bad, you know you've done bad. And when someone says, hey, that was a great thing, and you know, no, it really wasn't. It wasn't really. Don't do that. But give praise genuinely and lavishly when it is the right thing to do. We live in an age where we tend to isolate ourselves, and we isolate ourselves from others because we don't want to do certain things. I got to tell you, you want to be a godly mom or a godly dad, look after your kids. Praise them where praise is due. And when we see this happening, we see self-esteem rising. It's not pride, it's not arrogance. It could become that if they don't manage it well, but that's up to them. But what is our request and what is our requirement is to just love one another with the issues of the tongue. Let's speak well of one another, to one another, about one another. Not stupidly. That's stupid. That's really ridiculous. But when it is genuine and heartfelt, oh my word, you take into the room a beautiful new atmosphere, and the guy who leaves the room walks like he's on cloud 9. And why do we deprive people of that? But again, let's do it but let's do it genuinely and let's do it well. Let's use our tongues. That same tongue that you use for evil and can bring people down is the same tongue that brings praise to God and good to man. Let's use it for that, people. I hope so. Cheers.